Hello everyone, welcome back to Owen's Treats. I am officially out of school and summer has officially started. So I'm so very happy and maybe there'll be some fun summer treats coming up. But for today's video, we're going to be making Frito candy, which sounds strange, but it's quite literally Frito chips in a kind of peanut butter chocolate bar form. It's the perfect combination of the sweet and the salty. And I love sweet slash salty snacks, so I think this one's going to be perfect. It's only 5 ingredients and it's going to be super easy to make. And so with that, let's get into making our Frito candy bars, and let's get into the video. So for our ingredients, like I said before, it's only 5 ingredients, so it's super simple. We have 2 packages of Frito chips, and these are around 9 1/4 ounces each. So I have 2 bags here, and then we'll be needing 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and then we'll need 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup of light corn syrup, and then 1 cup of creamy peanut butter, as well as some pan cooking spray for later when we grease our pan to put our Frito bar into. So, with our ingredients done, like I said, super simple, we're going to start with our first step, which is going to be preparing our first layer of our pan. So to start, I'm going to take some of our pan cooking spray, and we're going to very lightly grease the bottom of our pan. So we're just going to go through. Making sure to get the edges and the sides. And then we are going to add in 1 package of our Fritos chips, saving the other one for later. So we're going to add in 1 whole bag of our Fritos chips. And then we're just going to spread it pretty even in our pan. And then we are going to take 1 cup of our semi-sweet chocolate chips, and we're just going to sprinkle that on top of this. And then we're just going to take this, and we're just going to sprinkle this on top of our Frito layer. So now that we have our Frito and our chocolate chip layer down, we're going to set this aside, and we're going to work on our second step, which is going to be mixing our peanut butter, our corn syrup, our sugar in a pan on the stove, so we get a nice hot mixture. So we're going to take ourselves over to the stove, and we're going to work on our next step. So in a saucepan on the stove, we are going to add in our corn syrup, our peanut butter, and our white sugar. But first, I have here a medium saucepan, and I'm going to turn the heat on to medium-low. And we're going to start by adding in our corn syrup and our white sugar. So it's going to be 1 cup of our corn syrup, and then our 1 cup of our white sugar. And with the spatula, we're going to mix it together until it becomes one homogeneous paste. And we're going to keep stirring this for around 2 minutes until you notice everything is nice and combined and the mixture has heated up quite a bit. And then we're going to let it go until it boils. And then we shall take it off the heat and then add in our peanut butter. So I'm going to stir this for around 1 to 2 minutes, and then I'm going to wait until it boils and take it off the heat. And then here you see it's boiling. And the difference between a simmer and a boil is that a simmer will be kind of around the edge of the pan. You're going to notice small little bubbles, and then a full boil is going to be these larger bubbles all across the top surface of it. And they'll be a lot more audible, a little bit more violent, I guess you could say. And that's basically the difference between a simmer and a boil. So this is boiling right now. And we're going to let it cook for maybe about 1 minute or so. So that's boiled for around a minute. We're going to turn the heat off, give it a really good stir, and then we're going to take it off the heat. I'm going to take it off the heat and wait for the bubbles to stop forming, and then we're going to add in our 1 cup of our peanut butter. So now I see it's done creating bubbles. We're going to add in our 1 cup of our peanut butter. And it's creamy peanut butter I have with me. And we're going to try to get around 1 cup. So around 2 big scoops of this equals half a cup. So I'll probably need 4 big scoops. That's half a cup. Three-fourths. And then 1 cup. And so now that we have our peanut butter inside this sugary mixture, we're going to mix it together until it becomes one nice, even, homogeneous mixture. And the texture of the mixture should kind of be like thick putty. And it should really look like almost like semi-melted peanut butter. So now that we have our peanut butter mixture done, I am going to set this aside, and then we're going to bring this over to our dish where we have our Fritos and chocolate chip mixture, and we're going to start combining everything and able to make our Frito candy bars. So now that we have our peanut butter mixture done, our Frito and chocolate chip mixture done, we are going to start combining everything together, making it into layers. If you notice that your peanut butter mixture maybe got a little bit too hard or kind of like solidified over the course of you taking off the stove, just have it on low and let it reheat just for like a minute. Make sure you continuously stir, and it'll start to get nice and meltable, nice, melted, and pourable again. So basically, we're going to take our peanut butter mixture, we're going to take around half of it, and we're just going to just pour around half of it over our already existing layer in our pan that we made earlier, and just around half. And then we're going to kind of do our best to spread it into almost a layer. And then we are going to top with the remaining package of our corn chips, as well as our other half, our other cup of our chocolate chip. So then I'm going to add another cup of our chocolate chips. I didn't really have to use the entire second bag of our Frito-Lay's chips, because our pan was already mostly full. And then we're going to pour in the other half of our peanut butter mixture. And then I'm going to use a second spatula to help me spread around this top layer of our peanut butter mixture. And then, now that we have our finished and assembled Tostito bar candy, we're going to let this stand for around 20-ish minutes just so everything cools and comes together. And you don't have to put this in the fridge because it will cool as is, just at room temperature. So we're just going to let this stand still for around 20-ish minutes and let it completely set. and then we'll cut out a bar and we're gonna eat it. And here is our Frito candy bars out of, or I should say, um, after they had rested out at room temperature, so it's completely cool now. I'm gonna cut it and get myself a bar so I can eat. But thank you guys for joining me on that episode of Owen's Treats. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Really simple, really easy, only 5 ingredients, and didn't take that long. And as you can see, I topped it with some of the excess Frito chips that I had from the one bag. So I just want to thank you guys again for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.